Now we will go for next feature. Okay, so what is the next feature? Okay, so very important. Okay. Right. Now is a okay is a relationship. Is a relationship, guys. So this is one we used to call as what, guys? Inheritance. Okay, inheritance. Inheritance, right? Fine. So this is one. This is the concept of inheritance. Is a relationship is nothing but inheritance, guys. Okay. What is inheritance? What is inheritance? Okay. What is inheritance, guys? Anyone? Tell me what is inheritance. Maybe you know, right?
Yeah, I see a relationship.
Hmm?
Parent child class.
Parent.
Child class.
Parent and child relationship. But here, see, what is inheritance means? Okay. Inheritance. So the definition I am telling now, then we will discuss in detail. Okay. Yeah. Inheritance is a mechanism in which one class acquires all the properties and behaviors of another class. Okay, with the specific relationship. With the specific relationship is called what, guys? Inheritance. Understand? So here, what is the inheritance means? Inheritance is a mechanism in which one class acquires all the properties and behaviors of another class. Okay, with the specific relationship. That is called what? Inheritance, guys. Okay, so let me write first statement, and after that we will see. Okay, we will discuss remaining things. Right now, yeah, what is inheritance? Inheritance is a mechanism. Okay, mechanism in which one class acquire one class acquires all the all the properties and behaviors of another class. Okay, so another class with the specific relationship. Okay, with a specific relationship. Okay, is nothing but what, guys? Inheritance. Understand? Inheritance is a mechanism in which one class acquires all the properties and behaviors of another class with the specific relationship is called what? Inheritance. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. So inheritance is a mechanism in which one class acquires all the properties and behaviors of another class with the specific relationship. Here, what I'm trying to say here, inheritance means, okay. So let's suppose in Java means everything we are going to dealing with what, guys? Classes and objects. Okay. So now, if you see, as of now, we have written lot of classes, right? And we are trying to use functionalities of one class into another class means what we did, we create the object of that class and we are trying to, okay, call the methods and the properties of that particular class. Am I right? So now here see, now, okay, we want to, okay, we want to reuse the, okay, we want to use the functionalities of one class into another class, guys. Okay, so here what? Inheritance is a mechanism in which one class acquires all the properties and behaviors of another class with the specific relationship. Okay. So now in Java means what? Everything we are going into dealing with classes and objects, right? Now we have two classes, right? So in one class means what, guys? Class can contains what? Collection of member variables and member methods, right? Properties and behaviors. Am I right or not? So now that properties and behaviors means what? That member variables and member methods I want to acquire into another class. I want to reuse the functionalities of one class into another class. Here what? Reusability. Understand? So let's suppose I have a one class, guys. In that class, I have about member variables and member methods. Let's suppose 10 member variables we have, 10 methods we have. Now, all those member variables and member methods, I want to acquire into another class. Let's suppose A class I have. In that A class, what I have? 10 member variables I have, 10 methods I have. Understand? Now B class I have. In the B class, I want to acquire, I want to reuse the same properties and the methods which A class has. Understand what I'm trying to say here? Okay, how can we acquire, how can we reuse the methods and the member variables which are there in one class into another class, guys? Understand? We acquire or to reuse member variables and member methods which are there in one class into another class by using inheritance concept. Understand? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, can you please unmute yourself and tell me, guys? Please respond. Okay? So here,
Yes,
I
sir.
want to acquire, I want to reuse one class functionality into another class. Okay? Code reusability, guys. Reusability. So as of now, we are not using any reusability, right? So now, one class functionality, functionality means what? Here, member variables and member methods. For one class, member variables and member methods, I want to acquire or I want to reuse into another class. So how can we do that? Okay, by using inheritance concept, we can do that. Okay, so now, how, let's suppose, how one class functionality we can use into another class. Understand? We cannot use directly. There should be some relationship. Then only we can use that one class functionality into another class. Okay, now keep it aside. Come to our real world. So now see, inheritance means what, guys? Okay, in real world, if you talk simply our family structure, guys. Okay, our family structure. See that first of all, what our grandparents we have, right? Grandfather or grandmother. After grandfather and grandmother, our father and mother we have, right? After father and mother we have, right? See now here, if you see the structure, okay, our mother and our mother and our father, okay, they will get the features of grandmother and grandfather, right? So we will get features of our parents. Am I right or not? Understand?
Yes,
So here
sir.
what? We are acquiring features of what? Our parents. Okay. We are acquiring features of what? Our parents, guys. Okay, here so see the properties of our parents we will get. And the behaviors of our parents also automatically by default we will get. Understand? So here means properties means what? See, most of the people are saying by seeing you, I think you are look like your father or you are look like your mother, right? So we are getting what? Few features from automatically from our parents, right? So by seeing your faces, there he's looking like his father, yeah. He's looking like his mother, yeah. So like that, most of the people are commenting. Am I right or not? By seeing our faces and our body structure, our personality. These are the what? Features. These are the what? Properties. Okay? So we are acquiring what? These properties by default we are getting from our parents. Am I right or not? And one more thing, the behaviors. See, let's suppose after you're grown up, if you did good means what? What people will say, hey, he is also doing good like as his father. Okay, he is also doing good like as his mother. Understand?
Yes.
If you're doing
Yeah.
something wrong, then even that one also they will comment, right?
Yeah, right.
He is
Yes, sir.
also not good like his father. Okay, so this is what behaviors. So automatically behaviors also we are acquiring from our parents. Definitely, guys. Parents are, see, if you see the child, so definitely if parent, how the parent behaviors, okay, in the same way, parents also will treat, guys. I mean, sorry, kids also will treat. Okay, because what? By seeing them only these guys, these kids are grown up, right? What parents are doing, so definitely kids also will follow the same thing what parents are doing now. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are acquiring what automatically by default we will get what the behaviors of our parents. Okay. See here, that's what here properties and behaviors. Properties means what? Now related to class. Properties means what, guys? Member variables. Behaviors means what, guys? Behaviors means what? Member methods. Right? In Java class. So we will get what, guys? Properties and the behaviors into child. Understand? So
Yes, sir.
yeah. So as of now, I mean, as we discussed now, how we will get properties and behaviors of our parents to kids, how we will get, right? These properties and behaviors by default we will get, right? In the same way, child class will get what? All the properties and methods which are there in parent class into child. Okay. Now, how we are getting, so even the properties also, normal assets also. So by default, parent, what are the properties they have? Automatically, child will get, right?
Yes.
Those properties, those assets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
How you will get? Because between you and your parent, there is a relationship, right? There is a father and son relationship, or father and daughter relationship, or mother and son relationship, mother and daughter relationship, right? If there is a relationship, then only you will get what all the properties and behaviors and assets from your parents. Am I right or wrong? Hello.
Yes.
Right? So if you don't have
Yes,
any
sir.
relationship, how you will get? You cannot get. Because there is a relationship between you and your parents, then only, okay, all the properties and all the behaviors, all the assets, what your parents by default has, those automatically you will get by default. Okay, because you and your parent, there is a relationship. There, right? There is a father and son relationship, either mother and son or father and daughter, mother and daughter. There is a relationship, right? So then only you are getting. So now see the properties what your parents has. You are using those properties, right? After your parents, who is using those? You using. After you, who will use? Your kids will use.
Yes.
Right? We are reusing, right? The same assets what your parents has. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, right.
Suppose your
Yes, sir.
grandfather built an house, guys. Okay. After your grandfather generation, who will use that house?
Mother.
Father will use. Your parents will use. After your parents, we will use that house. You will use. After you, who will use? Your
Kid.
next kids, right? Am I right or wrong? Everyone. So here, how can we get? Okay, the default member, I mean, the behaviors and properties assets means into child. So because there should be some relationship, right? See now, if you see the statement, what I have written here, now correlate with the same thing into Java classes, guys. Okay, technology, Java technology. Now see, inheritance is about, guys, here mechanism in which one class acquires all the properties and behaviors of another class with the specific relationship. Understand how one class can get all the properties and behaviors of another class, guys? How one class can get? Definitely, there should be some relationship between these two classes. Then only one class can get all the properties and behaviors of another class. Clear, everyone?
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
come on.
Yes, sir.
I'm expecting from everyone,
sir.
guys. Everyone, please speak out, guys.
Yes, sir.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
So this is what, guys. Okay, inheritance. Here, inheriting. We are inheriting, right, the properties and behaviors of and assets from our parents. Inheriting. Inheriting means what? By default, we are getting, right? So that is what, guys, inheritance. Here what, in terms of Java classes, we are inheriting, okay, the functionalities of one class, or else the properties and behaviors of one class into another class, okay, with the specific relationship is called what, guys? Inheritance. Okay, so clear everyone?
Yeah, clear.
No,
Yes, sir.
no, fine. So no. Yeah. Yeah. See here. So people used to call, hey, he is look like his father, right? Like that people will call. But people will not call, right? He is, I mean, father is look like his son, right? So people will call like that. People will not call like that, right? So son look like father, like that people
Yes.
will call,
Yeah.
right? First father, next son, right?
Yes.
Son will get all the features and behaviors from father.
Son.
Okay. Due to son, father will not get. Understand?
Yeah.
Due to father, son will get all the features and what do you call behavior and properties, okay, from father, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so now clear, right? What is inheritance means?
Yeah, clear.
Fine.
Yes.
So now, so easier relationship, right? Easier relationship also known as what, guys? Inheritance.
Integrated.
Okay. Next one. Now, so how can we maintain relationship? Okay. How can we maintain relationship? Already we are talking, right? There should be some relationship. Then only one class can get all the functionalities of one class into another class. There should be some relationship. Then only we will get. Okay. How can we maintain that relationship? Okay. By using extends. By using extends keyword, okay, we can implement what, guys? Is a relationship. Understand? By using extends keyword, we can implement what? Is a relationship. I mean what? By using extends keyword, we can establish relationship between two classes. Or else, by using and or else. Let me write here. By using extends keyword, we can establish a relation between two classes. Clear, everyone? Understand the point what I have written now? Okay.
Yes.
Now, what is the main advantage? The main advantage of inheritance is, what is the main advantage of inheritance?
To access all the properties.
What is the main advantage? The main advantage of inheritance here. Already we discussed. What is the main advantage here?
All the properties and the methods we can access by another class.
That is what?
Code reusability.
Code reusability. Okay. The main advantage is reusability of the code. Right? Understand?
Yes.
Reusability of the code. Okay. What is the main advantage here for inheritance? Reusability of the code. Right? Understand? Now, So I hope you people understood what is inheritance at high level. Okay?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So now,
Yes.
so whatever the parent has by default available to the child, right? Whatever the parent has by default available to the child. Am I right or wrong? Okay. Hence, but whatever the child has will not be available by default to parent. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Whatever the parent has by default available to the child. Okay. But whatever the child has by default not available to the parent. Right?
Okay, sir. Yes,
Clear?
sir.
Now, okay. So now, right, remember those 2 points, guys. Okay. So we will discuss those 2 points while writing real-time examples. Okay. Now, so we will see how the reusability. Okay. So now, here, drag it. Not drag it. Okay, fine. So now, code reusability. Okay. I'm giving one example. Okay. So now, let's suppose without inheritance, we will talk first. Right? Without inheritance, first we will talk. Let's suppose we have a let me take loan example. Okay, bank, right? Loan. So how many types of loans we have? We have, right, home loan, car loan, personal loan, gold loan. Like that, we have multiple loans, right? Hello,
Yeah. Yeah.
tell me,
Yes,
guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
now
sir.
let me take home loan, guys. Okay, home loan and personal loan and educational loan and vehicle loan. Like that, we have, right? So now, if you see the loans, guys. So almost loan means what? So definitely, first of all, what we have to do? First of all, if you are asking any loan, first of all, bank people will verify, right, your documents. Initial, what they will verify? Your KYC. Okay, first of all, they will verify your Aadhaar card, okay, your PAN card and all. Okay, is he the valid? Okay, valid citizen of India or not? Okay, they will verify first. After that, what they will verify your KYC. Okay, so once your KYC, okay, the basic validation is completed. After that, what they will check, guys? So they will verify your assets, right? So how much properties he has? Okay, is is it employee? Is he employee? How much, if he is an employee? How much salary is drawing? In which organization is working? Is it a public? Government employee or private employee? Okay, like that, they will verify a lot of things, guys. Right? Lot of documentations they will verify. Okay, so now, so before giving money to you, so they have to verify each and everything, right? Okay, for security reason. Okay, so now, like that, okay, so most of this documentation verification, this KYC verification, all are for common for each and every loan, right? If you take any loan, if you go for any loan, these are the common validations. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Okay, and along with that, definitely there should be what? Some specific validations also will be there. For house loan, might be they will check what, guys? Okay, your house. You are providing some
House and-
documentation regarding your house, right? So they
Yes,
will
yes.
verify. Okay, whether it is valid. Valid house or not. Okay, they will verify the land and everything. Okay, so they are I'm constructing this house in valid land or not. We have any litigations on that land, like that they will verify. Am I right or wrong?
Yes,
So
sir.
like that, specific to loan also, there should be specific validations along with this common. Okay, and if you take interest rate will be what? Vary based on the loan. House loan interest rate will be something, car loan interest rate will be something, personal loan interest rate will be something, right? Education loan interest rate will be like something. Am I right or wrong? These are what? Specific to, these are what? Specific to loan. Come on, everyone, please respond. Understand?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yes.
So if you go for any loan, there should be some common properties we have. I mean, common validations we have. Along with common validation, we have what? Specific validations also has to done. Right? Has to done. Let's suppose, okay, here we have what, guys? Okay, so this is what? House loan. Okay, this is house loan. So let me take in the same way, this is what, guys? Vehicle loan. This is what? Personal loan. Okay. This is what? Education loan. Okay. Now, let me write. This is house loan. Okay. This is what? Personal loan. Okay. So this is for educational loan. What is the next one? Vehicle
Car
loan.
loan. Car loan.
Yeah, vehicle loan or car loan, something. Fine. So now let's suppose for house loan. Okay, for house loan application, to develop house loan application, there are a okay, there are, let's suppose, okay, 200 methods are required. Understand? To develop house loan application, there are a 200 methods we have. Clear? Okay,
Yeah,
let's assume, guys, 200 methods. 200 methods means what? 200 validations. We are discussing all the validations, right? To implement those validation in Java means what? They will write in under methods only. Okay. So let's suppose to complete house loan functionality. Okay. So for that house loan class might be we have a 200 methods. Okay. For personal loan also, to complete personal loan application, okay, we need to write 200 methods. Let's assume, guys. Okay. Let's give me 1 minute. Yeah. Okay, guys. So now for personal loan also, to implement personal loan application also, okay, we are writing 200 methods. Understand? So now for education loan also, to implement education loan application also, for education loan class, we are writing 200 methods. Okay, in the same way, to implement car loan application, okay, we are writing what? 200 methods in car loan class. Understand? Everyone.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So now, see, here house loan 200 methods, for personal loan class 200 methods, for education loan class 200 methods, and car loan class, we have written what? 200 methods. Total, how many methods we have written? 800 methods we have written.
Methods.
Okay? So now, See, as we discussed already, for house loan, definitely there is a common methods, right? For personal loan also, there is a common methods. For education loan also, there is a common methods. For car loan also, there is a common methods, right? Common methods we have, and house loan specific methods also we have, right? So already, as we discussed already, the basic KYC, the basic user validation, right? So the basic document verification, right? So the basic assets verification, all are common for each and every loan. If you go for any loan, these are common. Am I right or wrong? But now, if you write house loan means what? In the house loan application, you have to write common methods and as well as house loan specific methods also you have to write. Both together, how many we have? 200 methods. That's fine. Now personal loan class. Now we are writing what? Personal loan class. For personal loan class also, we need to write what? Either same common methods what we have written house loan class and as well as personal loan specific methods also we have to write. So both together, how many methods we have written? 200 methods. If you take education loan, for education loan also, the same common methods what we have written for house loan and personal loan, same methods again we have to write in education loan class also. Understand? Along with that, education loan specific methods also we have to write. Okay? So you can write same way in the for car loan also. Now, here see, what is the problem here? What is the problem here? Unnecessarily, we are writing same methods for each and every class. Understand? Let's suppose for house loan 200 methods, right? 100 out of 200 methods, 150 methods are common, guys. 150 methods are common methods. 150, okay, common methods. Let's assume. Okay, here 50 what? Specific methods. Understand? House loan, specific methods how many? 50. Understand? So now, here also the same way. So here also the same way. 150 are common methods and 50 are specific methods. Understand? But even though 150 common methods we have, but even though we are using what? Each and every class, right? We are writing what? Each and every class. Let's give me 1 minute. Okay. So now, here what? 150 common methods we have for each and every loan class, right? But even though those 150 common methods, again we are writing what? Each and every loan class. Understand? So let's suppose to write 200 methods, okay, how much time? Let's suppose 5 hours time we required. Okay, to write these 4 classes, 4 loan type of classes, how much time we required, guys? 20 hours of time we required. Understand? Hello, everyone. Right, 20 hours of time we required. See, what is the problem here? Can you observe what is the problem? As of now, we don't know anything about inheritance. Okay, keep it aside. If you don't know anything about inheritance. So, without inheritance, see what is the problem now? For each and every time, For each and
We
every
can write
class, we have to write the common methods. So unnecessarily, we are writing more number of code, right? More lines
Yes.
of code, right? And here what? Taking lot of time to implement, right? Right?
Yeah.
How much time it is taking? Total
Lot of
20
time.
hours of time it is taking to implement these 4 classes. Understand?
Yeah.
So here, what is the problem, guys? So definitely we are increasing code and definitely we are taking lot of time to complete the application, to complete the implementation, right? So this is what, guys, problem with if you go with without inheritance topic. Because here 150 are what? Common methods. But here what? We are not able to reuse those 150 common methods. Understand? So now, if you reuse these 150 common methods, then problem will get resolved or not? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If you are
Yes.
reuse, if you're able to reuse these 150 common methods, then definitely problem will get resolved, right? So we can
Yes,
complete within less time. Okay, we can complete within less time and we can write less number of code. By writing very less number of code only, right, we will complete what? This application. Okay, so now understand, right, what is the problem here, everyone? So now to solve that issue, now what is the solution here? We have to reuse these 150 common methods. Understand? So now if you reuse these 150 common methods, because these 150 methods are what? Common for each and every loan class. Okay. If 150 methods are common, so why can't we reuse those 150 common methods instead writing each and every class? Why can't we reuse those 150 common methods? Okay. By thinking in that way, okay, we have what, guys? Inheritance concept came, guys. Java people introduced inheritance concept. Okay. So by using inheritance concept, okay, we can reuse, okay, the common methods. Understand? So now, this is what without inheritance, okay? So like this, we have to implement that. Now, we'll go for inheritance, guys. Now, with inheritance. Now, with inheritance, tell me, with inheritance, the same. So here what? We will write one class.
Loan class.
Okay? Something, guys. You can write what? Some loan class or something. Loan class I'm writing. This is what? Loan class. So here in the loan class, what are the methods we have? 150 methods are what? Common for each and every loan type, right? So those 150 methods I'm writing here. Right? 150 methods I'm writing here. Now, here what? Here I'm taking house loan. Here I'm taking personal loan. I'm writing personal loan class. Okay. Now here I'm writing what, guys? Education loan. And finally here I'm writing car loan. Okay. So now this is house loan class. House loan class. So this is what, guys? Personal loan class. Okay. So this is what? Educational loan. Right? So this is what, guys? What next? Finally, car loan, right?
Car
Yeah.
loan.
Car loan class. So now, here for house loan class, how many specific methods we have?
50.
50, right? So now, in house loan class, if you write the house loan specific methods, then it's fine. Here I'm writing what? 50 specific methods for personal loan. For here also I'm writing what? 50 specific methods for what? Education loan. 50 methods. These are what? Specific methods. Okay. Now, these 150 methods, okay, we want to reuse in this house loan class because what? These 150 methods common for each and every loan type class, right? So now, how can we reuse? Definitely, we should have what? Some relationship. Understand? How can we reuse?
Yeah, we come.
Extends the parent class.
Okay. Now, fine. So now, house loan class extends what? Extends loan class. Understand? So now, personal loan class extends what? Loan class. In the same way, this education loan also extends what, guys? Loan class. So here, car loan class also extends what, guys? Loan class. Right? See, by using extends keyword, we are what we are doing here? By using extends keyword, we can establish what? A relation, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So here by using extends keyword, what? We are establish one relation. So now loan is what, guys? Parent class. House loan is what? Child class. For house loan class, what is the parent class here? Loan. For personal loan class, what is the parent class here? Loan. For education loan class, what is the parent class here? Loan. Understand? For car loan, what is the parent class here? Loan. Because we are established relationship between this loan class and car loan class by using extends keyword. Understand? So when you use extends keyword, then these two classes have some relationship, parent and child relationship. Understand? So now, if you see here, how many methods we have written total? 150 and 100, 100. Total how many? 350. Right? How many methods here? Total. Come on, guys, tell me. How many methods we have written here? I'm
350.
asking you only. 350 methods, right? But here, how many methods we have written?
800.
800.
Eight hundred methods we have written, right? But here only 350. See how many? Okay. See what is the difference? 800 and 350. 450. 450 methods unnecessarily we are writing here. But here when you use with inheritance concept, okay, we are not writing those 450 unnecessary methods. So definitely the code will be reduced, right? So time also will within less time we can complete, right?
Yes, sir.
With inheritance concept. Understand? So with inheritance, what is the main advantage, guys, here? Code reusability. We are using 150 methods. The same 150 methods here we have written in one class, right? The same methods we are utilizing in house loan class also, and personal loan class also, and even education loan class also, even car loan class also. Understand? So we are reusing these 150 methods. Here we are not writing again these 150 methods into each and every loan class type, right? So just we are referring those 150 methods from parent because they are what we are maintaining what? We are established one relationship between this house loan class and this loan class. So that's what parent, the child automatically, the parent class methods and properties automatically by default child will get right. Understand? The properties and methods what parent has by default child class can get. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Hello. So understood? So what is the import of inheritance concept here?
Code reusability.
Okay. So what is the main advantage? Code reusability. Okay. No.
Yes.
So now, if you see our Java API, guys. Okay. If you see our Java API. So already I told you, right? If you take any Java class, if you see our Java API, all the Java APIs, okay, implemented by using this inheritance concept, guys. Understand? See, already we discussed, right? If you see any Java class, whether it is predefined Java class or user-defined Java class, so what is the super class, guys, by default for every Java class? If you take object class, right? If you take any Java class, okay, whether it is a predefined Java class or user-defined class, what is the by default, super class? Object class. Understand? Hello, everyone. So let's suppose we have what? String class. Who supplied string class? Who provided string class? So if you see all our Java APIs, okay? Java APIs means what, guys? API also what? Contains classes and interfaces, right? So now, so I think total 5,000 plus Java classes we have, guys. Okay, 5,000 plus Java classes we have. Understand? If you take our Java API, almost I think 5,000 plus Java classes. Okay, they have given as part of our core Java API. Now, if you see all the 5,000 Java classes, okay, the inheritance concept already implemented, guys, in those Java classes. Okay, so that is also kind of Java application, right? Okay, so here what? Inheritance is what? It's a beautiful concept to reusability of the code. Okay, now if you take string class or string buffer class or string builder class or system class, these are what, guys? Is a thread class. Okay, these are what? Who developed these classes?
Java.
Java development. Okay, Java people has given these classes, right? So now if you go and see these classes, for each and every class, there should be some parent class, guys. Understand? There should be some parent class. If you see this object class is what, guys? Object class is what, guys? Super class for every Java class. Okay. In the Java API hierarchy, okay, which class is first? If you see Java class hierarchy, okay, here object class is what, guys? Okay, super class for every Java class hierarchy, guys. Okay, now here if you see like that, string, we have string class, right? The same way we have what?
Thread class.
String buffer, okay, and let's suppose system class. Okay, so like that we have. Probable is class. Okay, again, probable class. Again, we have what? Subclasses, guys. This is what? Java API hierarchy, guys. Okay, I'm writing Java API hierarchy. This is exception class. This is error class. Okay, again, exception also we have. Okay, other subclasses. Okay, So we will not write all those things. So like this, we have other subclasses case. For error class also we have what? Other subclasses. If you see now, right? So now object class is what case? Superclass for our Java API hierarchy. Right? So why Java people has created object class? Okay. Here what? Class name itself object, guys. Okay. So in Java, we have a two classes. Object class. Okay, here class name itself object. And one more class. Class name itself class. I think hope you people already know, right? In Java, we have two classes. Object class and class class. Here what? Name itself object. And here what? Class itself class. Okay, the class name itself class. Here what? Class name itself object. Clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. So now here object class. So why Java people provided object class as a super class for Java API hierarchy? These are the few classes I have written, guys. Like this, how many classes we have in Java API? 5,000 plus classes we have. Understand? For all the 5,000 plus Java classes, what is the super class, guys? Object class.
Okay.
Understand? Why they are keeping object class as a super class? Understand my question? Hello? Understand? Why the Java people made object class as a super class for all the 5,000 plus Java API classes, core Java API classes? I'm asking, right? So now reusability. What is inheritance here? Reusability, right? So now I think object class contains 11 methods, guys. Understand? Object class contains 11 methods. Don't worry, we will discuss each and every method in object class. Okay, which are very important. Okay, we will discuss, guys. All the methods which are present in object class, we will discuss. So I think 11 methods will be there in the object class. Okay, so now these 11 methods, what? So these 11 methods will be, they defined in object class means what kind of methods these 11? Tell me. What kind of methods these 11?
Get
So where? Huh?
Parent methods.
Yeah, parent class method. That's what. These 11 methods they defined in where in object class. Means what kind of methods these 11? These 11 methods are common methods for each and every Java class. Understand? These 11 methods are what, guys? Common methods for each and every Java class. How many Java classes we have in the Java API, in core Java API? 5,000 plus Java classes we have. Right? Now, each and every 5,000 Java classes, these 11 methods are what? Common methods. So, common methods where we will keep, guys? In parent class we will keep. Right? So, the specific methods where we will keep, class specific methods where we will keep within the class. Right? In the child class, we will keep what? The child class specific methods. But common methods where we will keep? Common methods we will keep in what? Object class. I mean super class. Here see, just now we discussed it, right? The loan example, where I keep the common methods, where I kept? In parent class I kept 150 methods. Here 50 methods are what? Specific methods of this loan type. Right? So if you keep common methods in parent class, then automatically these 150 common methods can be utilized in all the child classes. Reusability, right? In the same way here, we have in object class, how many methods we have? 11 methods we have. Those 11 methods, what kind of methods, guys? Those 11 methods are common methods for each and every Java class. Understand? The 11 methods are common methods for each and every Java class. That's why they defined the 11 methods in what? Object class. Understand? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the specific methods, the child class specific methods where we will define in within the child class. Understand? The most common methods we have to take in the parent class, and specific methods we have to take in the what? Child
Child
class.
class.
Okay? No. Tell me. The most common methods we have to take in the parent class, right? Parent class and specific methods. We have to child class. Understand? The most common methods where we have to take in, we have to take in the parent class, and specific method we have to take in the child class. Okay? Clear?
Yeah.
So now, entire Java API, okay, is implemented based on what, guys? Based on inheritance, okay, concept. Okay. So now, whatever the common methods which are applicable for any, okay, any class, where we will define those methods in parent class. Understand? So here whatever the common methods which are applicable for any Java object are defined in where? Object class. And so object class acts as what, guys? Root for all Java classes. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So now, whatever the common, right? Common methods are applicable for any Java object. Okay, are defined in where? Object class. Okay. Hence, okay, object class acts as a root, right? Root class for all Java classes. For all Java classes, we can say. Clear, everyone? So whatever the common methods are applicable for any Java object are defined in object class. And so object class acts as what? Root class for all Java classes. Hope you people understood.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So here what is the inheritance? Okay. Okay. So now how can we achieve inheritance? Right. And what is the main purpose of inheritance? Okay. Reusability. And we have taken one real-time scenario also. Without inheritance and with inheritance, how much time it will take without inheritance, with inheritance, how much time it will take, and how many lines of code, okay, we will write. Right?
Yeah.
Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yeah. So now, okay. So now, right. I'm writing one example here. Right? Sometimes scroll is not working there. Okay, guys. So now I'm writing one example here. Okay, now I'm taking class parent. Okay, class parent I'm taking. In the class parent, I'm taking one method, public void. Let me take m1 method, guys. Okay, what is the method name here? M1, right? M1 method I'm taking. Fine. So now here I'm taking, let me close the parent class. I'm closing the class. Fine. So now, fine. So now, in the same way, I have written one more class here. Class child. Okay, class child. Now in the child class, I have taken one more method. Okay, public void. Now m2 method I'm taking. Okay, this is the method. M2 method. Fine. So now I'm closing class. Now, how can I make this is C? This is class parent class. This is child class. Now, how can we maintain relationship, guys? This is one class. Now, this is another class. Now, I want to maintain relationship between these two classes. How can we do?
Yes,
Extends by using extends keyword, right? Extends
Yes.
parent.
parent. Understand? This is syntax, guys. Okay. Extends parent. Now what? Earlier, parent is separate class, child is separate class. So there is no relationship between these two classes. Understand? Now,
Yes.
I'm maintaining what, guys? Relation by using what? Extends.
Yes.
So now what? Parent is a parent class for child class. Understand? These two classes are what? Now there is a relationship. Okay. So now what is by default parent has automatically child can get. Understand? So already we are maintaining what? One relationship. What are the parent has by default child will get. Understand? So in the parent class, so what parent has now? In the parent class, what parent class has now? In this example, one behavior.
Yes.
What is that behavior? M1 method. Public void M1 method.
M1.
So now child class automatically will acquire this M1 method. So child class also now what child class also has now M1 method. So that's what we discussed, right? Inheritance means.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So what are the properties and behaviors or member variables and member methods parent class has? By default, all these properties and behaviors child will get, right? By using what? Extends keyword. That is what? Inheritance, reusability, right? So now, okay, this is, example. So now I'm taking one more class here, class test. Okay. Now in the test class, what I'm doing? Okay. In test class, what we have public static void main method, right? So now public static void main string args. Fine. So in the public static void main method, okay. Now, so now you tell me. So here, I'm creating object of parent p equals to new parent. Understand? Now, what I'm doing, p dot, okay, p dot m1 method I'm calling. And after that, p dot m2 method I'm calling. Okay, p dot m2 method I'm calling. So I'm asking you people, you please tell me which one is valid, which one is invalid. Definitely you guys can answer if you understand what is inheritance concept. Already I explained each and every statement. Even I have given a real world scenario also by taking our parent and child relationship. Right? So now,
Yes,
class
sir.
test. In class test, what I'm doing, guys? the public static
Parent.
void main method. I'm creating object for what, guys?
Parent class.
Parent
P
class.
is equal to new parent,
New parent.
and p dot m1 method I'm calling. P dot m2 method I'm calling. Now tell me, p dot m1 method, is it valid or invalid?
Valid, sir.
Valid.
Valid. P
Valid.
dot m2 method?
Invalid.
Invalid. Invalid.
P dot m2 method?
Invalid.
Invalid.
Invalid. Why p dot m1 method is valid?
It is parent class.
Okay. So now we are creating object for what, guys? Parent
Parent
class.
class.
Here what? We are creating object for what? Parent class. So once you create object for parent class means what will happen here? Fine.
One object
So
is
now
created.
one object is created, right? One object is created. This is what? Parent class object.
Method.
Okay, parent class object. This is what? Parent. Here what? By
Yeah.
executing this statement, what will happen, guys?
One
One object is
It is
created, right? Parent class object is created. So to point to this object, what is the reference variable? P.
P.
P, right? What is the reference variable?
P.
P.
Right. In this class, what is the in this object? What is the properties it has? M1 method.
M1.
M1 method, right?
Yes.
Okay, M1 method. Right. Only M1 method it has. Write M1 method directly. Okay. M1 method. Fine. So now, what I'm trying to say, P dot M1 method. Right? P dot M1 method. Hello? Understand?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
P dot M1 method. So what is the type of this object, guys? P. See, I'm trying to call M1 method. P. Okay. Which type P? Parent. What is the type of P?
Parent.
What is the type of P? Parent. Right. Now, this parent P, which object we are assigning? Parent type object only we are assigning. This is the object. Now, P dot M1 method. So, directly it will go and verify, okay, in the parent type, okay. So, do we have M1 method or not? Do we have M1 method?
Yes.
In the parent type?
Yes,
Yeah.
we have.
Huh? Tell me, guys, M1 method
Yes.
do we have? Yes, we
Yes,
have.
sir.
So then this M1 method will be executed. So it's a valid, right? Now P dot M2 method. Why it is invalid? So here P, okay, parent type. In the parent type, so we are calling what? M2 method. So do we have M2 method in parent?
No.
No, sir.
Do we have M2 method in parent?
No.
We don't have.
No, sir.
So that's what here what? Invalid. We have only M1 method. We don't have M2 method.
M2
That's
method.
what. So whatever the parent, just remember, already I told you, whatever the parent has by default available to the child. Understand? But whatever the parent class,
Child class.
whatever the
Whatever
child
child.
has by default not available to the parent.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understand? So already we discussed, right, the real-time example. The
Yeah.
properties and the
Yes, sir.
behaviors and the features what your parent has by default you will get. But what are the features you have, your parent will not get. Understand? Okay. So that's what here. Okay. Now, the M2 method where it is available? In child class it is
Child
available.
class.
This is specific to child class. Okay. So that's why M1 method where it is available, in parent class M1 method is available. Happily we can call. But here M2 method where it is available, child class it is available, not in parent class. So that's what here what we will get? Invalid. I mean compile time error we will get. Okay, here invalid means what, guys? Compile time error. So what is the compile time error we will get here? What is the compile time error we will get?
Method knows.
Okay, compile time error. So here M2 method. M2 method is what? Cannot find symbol. Cannot find symbol. Okay. So which symbol?
M2.
M2. Okay. M2 method. Which location?
In the parent class.
Parent. Understand? So this is the compile time error we will get, guys, here. Already we discussed, right? This compile time error.
Yes, sir.
So like this, we will get. Clear, everyone? No. Fine. Now, I'm asking one more here. Now see. Here, the second example. Now, child, okay, C is equal to new child. Okay, child C is equal to new child. And after that, what I'm going to say, C dot M1 method. Okay, and after that, C dot M2 method. C dot M2 method. You tell me which one is valid, which one is in C dot M1 method. Is it valid?
Both are valid.
Both are valid.
Both are valid. Why both are valid? But C dot M1 method, the M1 method which is there in parent class, right? Not in child class, right?
Yeah, the extends.
Inheriting method. M1
Okay.
method.
Right? So no. So even this M1 method where it is available? In parent class it is available. But here child and parent, there is a relationship, right? So what are the parent has by default available into where? Child class. So
Child
that's
class.
what C dot M1 by using child class reference. If you call C dot M1 method means it will go and verify in child class. In child class, do we have M1 method? We don't have.
No.
But already now that time it will go and verify in parent class. In parent class M1 method we have. Yes, we have. That parent class method will execute. Understand? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in child class object now if you create your child C is equal new child, right? What will happen, right? So one object is created. Here. Let me write here. Okay, this is one object, guys. This is our child object. Okay. So what is the reference variable of this one? C. Right. C is pointing to this object. Right. So now in the child, what is the method we have?
M2.
M2 method. Right. So now there is a relationship, right, between these two. There is
Yes,
a
sir.
relationship, right? So
Yes,
now automatically this M1 method also will be available into here. Where it is available? For this child class. Understand?
Yes, sir.
M1 method. I'm writing like this. Fine. So now this M1 method automatically will be available into where? Child class. So that's why C dot M1 method, if you call, okay, happily the M1 method will be executed. Now C dot M2 method. So C dot M2 method means what? M2 method. Where it is available M2 method? In child class only. It is, I mean, it is M2 method is what? Specific method for child class. Here M1 method is what? Common method. Understand? So M2 method is what? Specific method for child class. So happily this M2 method will be executed. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So no.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm writing one more example here. Okay. So now what is the example? Parent. Okay. Parent P1. Already P we have written, right? That's what P1. Parent P1 is equal to new child. Okay. New child. Now P1 dot M1 method. Next P1 dot M2 method. Okay. See, by using parent class reference variable, we can hold child object. Understand? By using parent class reference variable, we can hold what? Child object. Right? So people
Yes.
will tell, right? So if you see in the address, okay, if you see in your address, right? How can you say, right? Something. Suresh, son of Subbarao, right? Or Gopi, son of Ramanamurthy, right? Like that you can say. Understand? By using parent father, you can refer, right? But people will not tell like this, right? I mean here, what do you call? Ramanamurthy, okay. Ramanamurthy son, what do you call? What his name is? Gopi, yeah? Gopi. Not like that people will tell, right? Right? How can we refer in address? Let's suppose son of, right? Surya, son of something, Purushottam. Right? Like that people use to call.
Yeah.
So by using parent class reference variable, we can hold what? Child class object. Understand? By using parent class reference variable, we can hold what? Child class object. By using child class reference variable, we cannot hold parent class object. Correlate with the address, son of. Understand? Santosh, son of Tatarao. Understand? So like that people will refer. Okay. Here what? Parent class, by using parent class reference variable, we can hold what? Child class object. By using child class reference variable, we cannot hold parent class object. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So now tell me, P1.M1 method. What happened? Tell me, P1.M1 method. Is it valid or invalid? Are?
Yes,
Hmm?
Valid, sir.
P1.M2 method?
yes, valid.
Huh?
Yeah, it's valid.
Valid? Huh?
Yeah, yes.
P1.M2 method also valid.
So yes.
Hmm? P1.M2 method also valid. Huh?
Yeah, yes, no. Because we are calling new child class also.
Then?
Yeah, that's why it's valid.
That's why valid.
Yeah.
Sir, M1 is not valid and M2 is valid.
Okay, this is very, 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 very important case. Definitely in interview, you will get this question. If you go for as a fresher, even not only fresher, even experienced guy also, the people will ask you. Okay, see here, parent P1 is equal to new child. By using parent class reference variable, we are holding what, guys? Child class object. So this is what, guys? Polymorphism. Understand? This is what? Polymorphism, guys. Don't worry, we will discuss while discussing polymorphism concept. Okay. So by using parent class reference variable, we are holding what? Child class object here. Okay, fine. So now P1.M1 method. So what we are calling now? P1.M1 method. So now when you call P1.M1 method, what it will do, you know? P1. P1 means what? By using P1, see, after executing this line, what will happen? What JVM will, how JVM will check? So what is the P1 here? Now P1, where it is defined? Here it is defined. So for P1, what is the type? Parent. What is the type for P1? Parent. Now it will go in parent class. Understand? It will go in parent class. So in parent class, M1 method, right? We are calling. It will verify whether M1 method is there or not there. Okay. Do we have M1 method here?
Yes, sir.
Do we have M1 method here?
Yes,
sir.
Yes, M1 method we have. Right? Fine. Now it won't execute that M1 method, guys. It won't execute in M1 method. Just it will verify. Yes, M1 method is there. Fine. So now, what is the object type? What is the object type it is holding? This P1, which object it is referring? Child. New child, right? Child, right?
yes.
Now, in the child object, it will go. In the object type, child, do we have M1 method? Like that it will verify. Do we have M1 method in the child class object? The object type child here? In child M1 method we have?
No.
No, we don't have. So right. So that time, which method will execute? Parent class M1 method will execute. Why? By default, parent class M1 method will be applicable for child, right?
Yes, sir.
So that time M1 method will be executed. This is valid. Understand? Everyone, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
No. No. Coming to second one. So no. P2, P1 dot M2 method. No. So P1. So which type it is? It will go and verify. Which type it is? Parent. So no, it will go and verify in parent class. In parent class, do we have M2 method?
No, sir.
No.
Do we have M2 method?
We don't.
We don't have M2 method. If M2 method is not available in parent class, immediately it will throw compile time error. Understand?
Please.
The same compile time error. Already we discussed it right here. Cannot find symbol M2, location parent. Understand? So here P1.M2 method, guys. P1 means which type? Parent type. Right? So now where it will verify first? In parent class it will verify. Understand? Whether M2 method is available or not, where it will verify? In parent class. Do we have M2 method in parent class? Hello, tell me. Do we have M2 method in parent class?
No.
No,
No,
We
sir.
don't have. So if you don't have M2 method in parent class, then immediately it will throw compile time error. Clear?
yes, sir.
Okay. So we
Yes.
will discuss this thing in detail while discussing polymorphism concept. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. So now I'm writing one more scenario, then we can close this topic. Please. Already 10:12, right? We can close. So now, yeah. So now, here I'm giving one more example. Now, child C1 is equal to new parent. Is it valid, guys? Is it valid? So just now we discussed, right? By
Yes, sir.
using parent class reference variable, we can hold child object. But by using child class reference variable, we cannot hold parent object.
Parent class.
Understand? This is what? Invalid. Okay. Here what we will get? Compile time error we will get. What is the compile time error we will get? Incompatible type. Incompatible type. Okay. Found what? Found what found? Incompatible type. Found what? Parent, right? Found parent. But what it is required? Required child. Understand? See, child C1 is equal to new parent. So new parent means what? What type of object it is? Parent type of object. But what it is required? Child object is required. Understand? So because we are what? We are trying to hold parent class object by using child class reference variable. We cannot hold. Understand? By using
Yes, sir.
parent class reference variable, we can hold child object. Okay, remember that son of address. How can we say? Son of son, okay, Santosh, son of Tatarao. Like that we can say. Understand? By using parent class reference variable, we can hold child object. People will tell like that he is the son of someone. Like that people will use it to call, right? Whenever you
Yes,
go
sir.
to your village, how the people will recognize you? Hey,
No.
Surya, he is son of Purushottam. Right? Hey, Ravi, he is son of something called, okay, Ramanamurthy. Like that people will use it to refer. Understand? Like that only people will refer it, people will recognize, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that what here, by using parent class reference variable, we can hold child class object. But we cannot hold, okay, parent class object by using child class reference variable. Okay. So hope you people understand. Okay. So let me write these comments, then we will close. Others tomorrow we will write. Or you want me to write here? These 4 comments, guys. I want to write just 4 comments here. What is the first comment, guys? Let me write this firstly. So, whatever the parent has, okay, by default available to the child, right? Hence, on the child class object, okay, we can call both parent class and child class methods. Clear the first point? Okay.
Yes.
Now, the second point. Whatever child class child has, whatever child has, right? Whatever child has by default not available to the parent, right? So hence, on the parent class, object, we cannot, right? We cannot call what? Child specific methods. Right? Clear? Tell me, everyone. Now, parent class reference can be used, right? Can be used to hold what? To hold what? Child class object. Understand? But by using that reference, okay, by using that reference, we can call only, right? We can call only the methods available in only the methods available in parent class. Okay, parent class, and we cannot call what? Child specific methods. So that's what we discussed, right? Just now. Okay.
Yes.
What is the next topic? Fourth point we discussed here. We cannot use child class reference variable to hold parent class object. Right? These are the 4 points we discussed, right? So whatever the parent has by default available to the child. Hence, on the child class object, we can call what? Both parent class and child class methods we can call. Right? The first point clear? Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes. Here, see in this example, the first scenario, this one. Okay. Now, the second scenario, whatever the child has by default not available to the parent. Hence, on the parent class object, we cannot call what? Child specific methods. Understand? We cannot call what? Child specific methods here. By parent class object, can we call child specific methods? p.m2 method. We cannot call. Right? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Second point. Okay. Now, third point. Parent class reference can be used to hold what? Child class object. But by using that reference, we can call only the methods available in parent class and we cannot call child specific methods. This example. Already we discussed it, right? This one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, the last one. We cannot use child class reference variable to hold what? Parent class object. This one. Okay. Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So tomorrow we will see other topics in inheritance. Any questions, guys?